Have you felt it? The waves of intense energy sweeping through the collective consciousness, signaling that something massive is about to unfold. As we step into this cosmic turning point, the timelines of darkness are unraveling, making way for a divine reset. But here's the critical part. The next 3 days hold the keys to anchoring this transformation. Stay with me as we decode the signs, explore the prophetic messages, and uncover what you need to do during this crucial window. The collapse of the old is not just happening around us, it's happening through us. Are you ready to align with the light and step into your highest destiny? Let's dive in. Understanding dark timelines. In the spiritual and cosmic sense, dark timelines refer to the alternate energetic pathways or realities rooted in fear, control, and separation. Imagine them as shadowy threads in the fabric of existence, paths that deviate from the divine blueprint of harmony and love. These timelines are not random. They emerge from collective choices and the interplay of energies shaped over millennia. Like storm clouds gathering in the sky, they obscure the light, creating patterns of disharmony that ripple across the physical and spiritual realms. The origins of dark timelines are deeply tied to collective fear and karmic cycles. Fear, as an energy, acts like a magnet, pulling together experiences and events that resonate with its vibration. Over generations, humanity's shared fears of scarcity, loss, death, and the unknown have woven these timelines into existence. These fears perpetuate themselves, becoming loops of energy that trap individuals and societies in repetitive cycles of pain and limitation. Add to this the concept of karma, unresolved actions and choices from the past seeking balance. When collective karma aligns with fear-based decisions, dark timelines take on even greater strength, solidifying into a reality that feels inescapable. But there's another layer, one often hidden from plain sight. Dark timelines are also perpetuated by the deliberate manipulation of energy fields by entities or systems seeking control. Picture a puppet master pulling strings behind the scenes, influencing the collective consciousness to stay rooted in division and conflict. These manipulations can take many forms: disinformation, fear-based programming, and even energetic interference in the Earth's natural frequencies. When humanity is kept in a state of low vibration, marked by fear, anger, or apathy, it becomes easier to steer the collective down paths of disempowerment. In the physical world, these dark timelines manifest as some of the greatest challenges we face. Wars, for instance, are glaring examples, physical expressions of separation and conflict that perpetuate cycles of pain and destruction. Societal divides, whether based on race, religion, gender, or ideology, are another symptom. They are like fractures in the foundation of a shared human experience, preventing us from seeing the unity that lies beneath. Environmental crises, too, are reflections of these timelines, arising from greed, neglect, and a disconnect from the Earth's sacred balance. Each manifestation serves as a mirror, showing us the consequences of living in dissonance with universal truths. The collapse of these dark timelines is not just desirable, it is essential for global ascension. Ascension is the process of raising collective consciousness to higher frequencies of love, unity, and truth. Imagine humanity as a seed buried in the soil. The dark timelines are the heavy rocks pressing down on the soil, preventing the seed from breaking through to the surface. For the seed to sprout and grow into its full potential, those rocks must be removed. Similarly, the dissolution of these timelines clears the way for humanity to step into a reality aligned with higher vibrations. As these timelines collapse, the veils of illusion dissolve, revealing the truth of our interconnectedness and divine purpose. The dismantling may feel chaotic, but it is the birth pangs of a new era. It is through this collapse that we reclaim our power, rewriting the story of humanity in alignment with the light. The prophetic message for January 2025. January 2025 stands as a beacon on the horizon, a moment prophesied by both ancient wisdom and modern spiritual insights to be a cosmic turning point. Think of it as the crest of a great wave, where energies converge to sweep away the remnants of the old and usher in the new. Prophecies from diverse traditions speak of this time as one of great awakening, where the hidden truths of the universe will rise to the surface like long-lost treasures revealed after a storm. These predictions align with celestial movements, planets aligning in sacred geometry, powerful solar flares, and a vibrational shift in Earth's electromagnetic field, all serving as cosmic markers for transformation. Astrology points to this moment as one of rare alignments, where the heavens mirror the profound changes happening within us. The movements of Saturn and Pluto, long associated with karmic cycles and rebirth, signal the end of an era of control and limitation. This alignment is like the striking of a cosmic clock, reminding us that humanity is stepping into a new chapter. Similarly, ancient teachings from civilizations like the Mayans, Vedas, and indigenous tribes speak of an era where the veils between dimensions thin, allowing humanity to reconnect with its divine essence. These teachings describe this time as a bridge, where the old world crumbles and the foundations of a higher consciousness reality are laid. In the spiritual realm, light workers and awakened souls play a crucial role in this transformation. Imagine them as candles in a dark room, each one illuminating the space around them and collectively creating a radiance that dispels the shadows. These individuals, guided by their inner knowing and connection to universal truth, act as conduits for the higher energies flooding the earth. They hold the space for healing, embody the frequencies of love and unity, and inspire others to awaken to their own divine light. Their work is not about grand gestures, but subtle acts of alignment, whether through meditation, energy healing, or simply being a calm presence in turbulent times. This moment is also accompanied by spiritual downloads, insights, and messages received during heightened states of awareness. Many report visions, dreams, or an overwhelming sense of knowing that January 2025 is no ordinary time. It is a crossroads where humanity collectively chooses its path. These downloads often feel like whispers from the universe, reminding us of our role in this divine plan. They urge us to release fear, embrace love, and trust the process, even when it feels like the ground beneath us is shifting. As we approach this pivotal time, it's essential to see it not as an external event, but as an inner transformation mirrored by the cosmos. The heavens are speaking, ancient prophecies are unfolding, and light workers are answering the call. Together, these forces weave a tapestry of hope and renewal, inviting every soul to rise and take its place in the grand design of universal ascension. January 2025 isn't just a date, it's a doorway, and stepping through it is humanity's destiny. The crucial 3-day window, the next 3 days, are like the narrow neck of an hourglass, where the sands of time are being funneled with precision and purpose. This window is pivotal because it serves as an energetic gateway, a sacred pause in the cosmic rhythm where the forces of light and darkness meet in a profound dance. During this brief yet powerful period, the universe intensifies its call for alignment, pouring high-frequency energy into the Earth to dissolve dense vibrations and anchor light into the collective grid. Think of it as a cosmic storm clearing the skies, allowing the sun to shine through more brilliantly than ever before. Energetically, these 3 days are charged with celestial alignments and natural phenomena that amplify their significance. Solar flares might erupt, sending waves of charged particles that interact with Earth's magnetic field, much like ripples in a still pond. These flares act as carriers of transformative energy, shaking loose the old and catalyzing inner and outer shifts. Simultaneously, planetary movements align in a way that mirrors harmony and renewal, as though the cosmos itself is tuning an instrument for a higher melody. These shifts aren't random. They are orchestrated by the universe to help humanity break free from the gravitational pull of outdated patterns and rise into higher frequencies. But the magic of this window doesn't unfold automatically. It requires our active participation. Intentional actions during these 3 days are like planting seeds in the most fertile soil imaginable. Meditation, for instance, becomes a lighthouse in the storm, grounding us in clarity and purpose while connecting us to the collective consciousness. When individuals focus their minds and hearts on love, unity, and healing, their energy radiates outward, creating ripples that influence the greater whole. Imagine each person as a drop of water, and when these drops converge with shared intention, they form a powerful current capable of shifting the tides of humanity. Collective focus is especially critical during this time. Group meditations, whether in physical spaces or virtual ones, act as amplifiers, magnifying the impact of individual efforts. It's as if a choir is coming together, each voice adding depth and resonance to a symphony of light. Rituals, too, can hold immense power, whether lighting candles, chanting affirmations, or simply spending time in gratitude under the night sky. These acts anchor the incoming energies, ensuring that the light being offered by the universe is received fully and integrated deeply. The 3-day window isn't just a cosmic event, it's an opportunity, a bridge between the old and the new. It invites us to step forward consciously, to be co-creators of a reality rooted in love and harmony. Like the dawn breaking after a long night, this window promises renewal, but only if we answer its call. By aligning our actions, intentions, and focus with the higher energies pouring in, we become vessels of transformation, helping to dissolve the shadows and usher in the light of a new era. Signs of timeline collapse. The collapse of dark timelines unfolds much like the cracking of an old dam. At first, small fissures appear, unnoticed by most, but eventually the walls give way, releasing a flood of transformation. On a personal level, many individuals experience this collapse through vivid signs and synchronicities that can feel both unsettling and awe-inspiring. Intense dreams, for instance, may surface like messages from the depths of your subconscious, revealing hidden truths or offering glimpses of possible futures. These dreams often carry symbolic weight, acting like puzzle pieces that guide you toward deeper understanding. Similarly, emotional purging can arise unexpectedly, like a storm sweeping through, cleansing years of buried fears, grief, or anger. While it may feel overwhelming, this release is a necessary step, much like pruning a tree to allow for healthier growth. Heightened intuition is another hallmark of this shift. It's as though a veil is being lifted, sharpening your inner senses and allowing you to perceive what was once hidden. You might feel sudden gut instincts or moments of profound clarity, as if the universe itself is whispering secrets in your ear. Synchronicities, those seemingly coincidental yet deeply meaningful events, become more frequent, like breadcrumbs left on your path to reassure you that you're aligned with the greater flow. Perhaps you think of someone just before they call, or you repeatedly see numbers like 1111 or 222, symbols that remind you the universe is alive and guiding you through these changes. On a global scale, the signs are even more dramatic, manifesting as sudden revelations, unexpected events, and the breakdown of old systems. Picture an ancient tower crumbling to dust. Its fall may seem chaotic, but it clears the space for something stronger and more aligned with truth to rise. Corruption and hidden agendas are exposed, often in ways that feel shocking or sudden, like a curtain being yanked back to reveal the mechanics of a broken machine. Institutions, traditions, or beliefs that no longer serve the collective good begin to falter, their cracks becoming impossible to ignore. This can look like political upheavals, financial instability, or groundbreaking shifts in societal norms. Yet, amid the turmoil, there is a deeper pattern at play. Just as an earthquake reshapes the land to create fertile soil for new life, these disruptions are clearing the way for a reality aligned with love, unity, and higher consciousness. It's natural to feel disoriented during such times. After all, humanity is collectively shedding an old skin. However, this process, though chaotic on the surface, is ultimately one of rebirth. The key is to trust the process, even when it feels like the ground beneath you is shaking. Think of it as walking through a dense forest with no clear path. While the journey may seem uncertain, every step brings you closer to the clearing ahead. By embracing the signs and surrendering to the flow, you align with the transformation, becoming an active participant in the creation of a brighter, more harmonious world. Practical steps for the next 3 days. The next 3 days are like standing at the edge of a river that separates the old from the new. To cross it, you must take conscious steps that align your energy with the higher frequencies of light and love. The first step is meditation, a simple yet powerful tool to center yourself amid the currents of transformation. Imagine your mind as a wild, restless sea. Meditation calms those waves, allowing clarity and peace to emerge like sunlight breaking through clouds. Focus on grounding techniques, such as visualizing roots extending from your feet deep into the earth, anchoring you to its steady rhythm. With each breath, envision golden light filling your body, dissolving tension, and connecting you to the universal flow. Even 10 minutes of stillness can create a profound shift, acting as a tuning fork for your inner energy. Journaling is another practical yet deeply transformative step. Think of it as having a conversation with your soul, a space where your deepest fears and brightest hopes can take form. Begin with prompts like, "What am I ready to release?" or "What intentions do I wish to plant for this new timeline?" Let your pen flow freely without judgment, as though you're pouring your heart onto the page. This act of writing is cathartic, much like clearing clutter from a room to make space for fresh energy. You might be surprised by the insights that arise, shining like hidden gems within your thoughts. Incorporating rituals can further amplify your alignment. Crystals, candles, or sacred symbols act as tools to focus your intentions and channel energy. Picture a candle's flame as a beacon of light dissolving the shadows around you. Hold a crystal, such as clear quartz or amethyst in your hands and imagine it absorbing your fears and replacing them with clarity and strength. These simple acts carry symbolic power, like planting a flag to claim your space in the higher timeline. You can also create sacred altars with meaningful items, photos, flowers, or objects that remind you of your divine connection. The power of collective effort cannot be overstated during these days. Group meditations and collective prayers act like a magnifying glass, focusing sunlight, intensifying the energy and expanding its reach. When people gather with shared intentions, whether physically or virtually, they create a resonant field of light that ripples outward, touching lives far beyond the immediate circle. Join or organize a group meditation, or simply set a time to align your thoughts with others around the globe. Visualize the earth bathed in golden light, its energy grid glowing with unity and love. This collective focus not only amplifies the light, but also strengthens the collective commitment to this higher timeline. In these 3 days, every action, thought, and intention carries weight, like strokes of a brush, painting the canvas of a new reality. By meditating, journaling, embracing rituals, and connecting with others, you become an active architect of this transformation. The key is consistency, presence, and faith. Steps that, taken together, bridge the gap to a brighter tomorrow. The role of the collective. The collective is like a vast symphony, where each individual plays a vital instrument, contributing to the harmony of the whole. In times of transformation, the actions of each person ripple outward, merging with the efforts of others to create a wave of energy powerful enough to shift entire realities. Imagine a single drop falling into a still pond. The ripples may seem small, but as more drops join, the waves grow stronger, spreading across the surface and touching every corner. This is the essence of the collective. Individual choices, seemingly small on their own, become monumental when united. Every awakened soul serves as a beacon of light, their energy acting like a torch passed through the darkness. When one person chooses love over fear, truth over illusion, or hope over despair, it sends out a signal that others unconsciously pick up on. It's like a tuning fork. When struck, its vibration causes nearby forks to hum in resonance. In this way, individual shifts create a domino effect, inspiring and uplifting others to align with higher frequencies. The collapse of dark timelines isn't the result of a single heroic act, but the cumulative power of countless souls waking up, one spark igniting another until the darkness gives way to dawn. The strength of the collective lies in unity. When people come together, their combined energy becomes exponentially more powerful, like the merging of tributaries into a mighty river. History offers inspiring examples of this truth. Consider global meditations, where millions of people have synchronized their intentions for peace and healing. Studies have shown measurable decreases in violence and unrest during these times, a testament to the tangible impact of collective focus. Or think of pivotal movements in history, like the fall of apartheid or the collapse of oppressive regimes, moments when the unified voices of the many overcame the resistance of the few. These shifts weren't achieved overnight, but through the steady accumulation of individual efforts bound by a shared vision. Even in more personal stories, the power of the collective shines through. During natural disasters or times of crisis, people instinctively come together, offering aid, comfort, and hope. Their unity often turns tragedy into a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. These moments remind us that beneath our perceived differences, we are deeply interconnected, like threads in a single, intricate tapestry. The current shift is no different. As each person chooses to align with light and love, they feed into the collective energy field, strengthening it. It's not about perfection or grand gestures, but simple, consistent choices, acts of kindness, moments of meditation, and heartfelt prayers. These actions become part of a larger movement, a rising tide lifting all boats. The collapse of dark timelines and the birth of a brighter future is a shared endeavor, one that reminds us that we are never alone. Together, we are writing the story of a new Earth, one luminous thread at a time. What to expect? Post-January 2025. Post-January 2025 will feel like stepping out of a dense fog into a clear, sunlit meadow. A moment where the air is charged with possibility and the horizon stretches wide with promise. As the collapse of dark timelines unfolds, humanity will begin to experience a profound shift in awareness, one that feels like waking from a deep sleep. Heightened intuition, sharper perceptions, and an undeniable connection to the flow of life will become more common, as though the veil separating the physical and spiritual worlds has thinned. This rise in 5D consciousness will allow people to see life through a new lens, one that reveals the interconnectedness of all things, much like noticing the intricate web of a spider only when the morning dew glistens upon it. At the global level, the breakdown of corrupt systems will become increasingly apparent, like old, rusted machinery grinding to a halt. Institutions and structures built on greed, manipulation, and deception will struggle to sustain themselves under the intense light of this new frequency. Truths long buried will surface, creating moments of upheaval, but also opportunities for profound healing and rebuilding. Imagine an ancient tree with decaying roots being removed from the soil. Not an easy process, but necessary to make room for fresh growth. In its place, new paradigms will emerge, emphasizing fairness, sustainability, and unity. Communities may shift from competition to collaboration. Governments may evolve to better reflect the will of the people, and economies may prioritize well-being over profit. For individuals, this transitional period will bring both challenges and rewards. The collapse of old systems and beliefs can feel unsettling, much like watching a familiar shoreline disappear as you set sail toward an uncharted destination. There may be moments of doubt, fear, or even grief as the collective releases what no longer serves. However, these emotions are part of the natural cycle of transformation. Like the storm that clears the way for a rainbow, it's essential to trust the process, to understand that every breakdown is also a breakthrough, paving the way for a brighter reality to take root. Amid these changes, glimmers of hope will shine like stars against a night sky. Acts of kindness will ripple across communities, innovative ideas will bloom like wildflowers, and a sense of unity will grow stronger, knitting people together in ways that once seemed impossible. Those aligned with 5D consciousness will act as way showers, offering guidance, compassion, and inspiration to others navigating the shift. These souls will serve as anchors, helping to stabilize the collective during moments of uncertainty and encouraging all to embrace the new with open hearts. The journey post-January 2025 won't be without its trials, but it will also be filled with moments of awe, growth, and renewal. It's a time to cultivate patience, resilience, and a deep sense of trust in the universal plan. Like a phoenix rising from ashes, humanity is being reborn, ready to step into a future illuminated by love unity, and boundless potential. Challenges during the shift. As humanity undergoes this profound shift, it will feel like a strong wind is sweeping through, uprooting everything that is no longer aligned with the higher frequencies of love and truth. While the transformation offers immense growth, it will also bring challenges, like a river carving its way through rock, leaving behind smooth surfaces but also creating deep crevices. Emotionally, many may find themselves overwhelmed by waves of intense feelings, fear, anger, confusion, or even grief, as the old energies and attachments are purged. These emotions may feel like storm clouds gathering, heavy and relentless, but it's important to remember that they are part of the cleansing process. Just as a storm clears the air, these emotional outbursts are clearing stagnant energies, making room for peace and clarity. Allow yourself to feel without judgment, knowing that each release brings you closer to inner harmony. Physically, ascension symptoms may arise, like a sudden shift in altitude causing a feeling of dizziness or discomfort. These may include fatigue, headaches, body aches, or changes in sleep patterns. It's as if your body is being recalibrated to align with the higher frequencies now flooding the earth. Just as an old, tired machine needs fine-tuning before it can run smoothly, your physical body is adjusting to the new energies, and this can sometimes feel disorienting or uncomfortable. It's crucial during this time to honor your body's needs, rest when needed, hydrate, and nourish yourself with healthy grounding foods. Light exercises like walking or yoga can help to keep your energy flowing, and connecting with nature, much like an electric device plugging into a charger, can help to recharge and restore your vitality. Spiritually, the shift can feel like navigating through a fog. One minute, you may feel deeply connected to your higher self, and the next, you might experience doubt or confusion. Resistance from others can also add to this sense of uncertainty, as many people are still caught in old paradigms and may not understand or accept the changes happening. It's as though you're trying to dance to a new rhythm while the world around you is still playing an old song. People may push back against your newfound perspective, or you may face criticism or ridicule for embracing higher consciousness. During these moments, remember to stand firm in your truth like a tree deeply rooted in the earth, weathering the storm without breaking. Trust that the more you align with your inner guidance, the stronger and more resilient you will become. Maintaining balance and resilience through these changes requires deep self-care and intentional focus. Think of yourself as a vessel, and it's your responsibility to keep it clear and steady. Meditation, prayer, and mindfulness can act as anchors, grounding you in the present moment and helping you stay connected to your higher purpose. Surround yourself with supportive people, those who understand your journey and can offer encouragement and perspective. When faced with resistance, practice compassion, knowing that everyone is on their own path and that their growth may take time. Most importantly, remind yourself that this shift is a process, not a destination. Like a butterfly emerging from its cocoon, there will be moments of discomfort, but these will lead to your ultimate liberation. Stay centered, stay patient, and trust that, just like the sun, rising after a storm, clarity and peace will come in due time.